life insurance is one of the ways we protect our loved ones against the costs from unforeseen circumstances. But how do you choose the right policy for you? Joining us to address some of the common misinformation about term life policies is Peter Szczecki of Everything Financial. Good to see you, Peter. You've been away the last couple of weeks, joining us from the other side of the world.
The other side of the world.
Good to have you here in person.
In the right time zone now.
We're in the right time zone, yes. Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to talk about life insurance. I know this is one of the things that people don't like talking about, but it's important. And when it comes to term policies, renewable and convertible term life insurance, what does that mean?
Well, that means the insurance will have a set period of time. 10-year term is the most common that's sold by a lot of insurance people. And then you add in, so 10-year, so the premium is set for 10 years.
Okay.
Renewable and convertible means it automatically will renew to another 10-year policy when the first 10 years expires. You don't lose the insurance.
Okay.
Convertible means if you want to change it to another type of insurance policy, there is some rules in there, you can, and no health questions. So you're always guaranteed, once you get the policy, as long as you pay your premiums, and it's that type of policy, you're not going to lose your life insurance.
So after those two 10-year policies, whether it's convertible or renewable, does the premium that you pay change depending?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So that's where they get you. I mean, the insurance company has to protect themselves. So what happens after the first 10 years, it's a sizable increase in premium. I mean, really sizable. But if you can answer health questions and you're perfectly healthy and you're not uninsurable, you can reapply and provide health evidence to get a much lower premium. But that protects you that, well, God forbid, something bad happens in your health, you still have insurance. Maybe it's not the best rate in the world, but you're not going to lose it.
Right.
They can't cancel it on you if you have a renewable and convertible policy and you pay your premiums.
Okay. What are some of the common misinformation or misconceptions that are out there when it comes to those kinds of...
Unfortunately, Carrie, there's a lot of insurance people who will actually go to the clients and say, oh, after 10 years, you don't have a policy anymore. We better get you a new one.
Oh, okay.
Commission grab.
Right.
It happens all the time. I just saw it recently where someone said, your 10-year policy is over. We should get you a 20-year term policy. There was nothing wrong with the 10-year term policy. The only difference with this individual, he was actually now a non-smoker. He would have been better off just answering the smoking questions and just getting a huge reduction in his premium instead. So that's another option we haven't talked about is if you bought a policy as a smoker and now you're a non-smoker, you can provide evidence of health and get a premium reduction.
So what is evidence of health? Is that like a doctor's
Doctor's thing,
okay,
little cup involved maybe. And
okay.
Sorry, it's morning, but there you go.
Okay.
You asked.
You asked. Physical. What he's trying to say is go for a physical.
Exactly.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so 10-year term versus a 20-year term, at what point should you make that adjustment?
Well, here's a great thing. There's 3 companies around where you can buy a 10-year term because you can't normally convert term to term. That's not one of the conversion options.
Okay.
But there's 3 companies now who allow you to buy a 10-year term policy and before 5 years is up, change it to a 20-year term policy. So think about that. You're a young couple with kids.
Okay.
10-year term's the cheapest. But now you can buy 10-year term, then change it to the 20-year term and get 25 years of coverage for a really inexpensive cost. So you've
that's
got
the way to go?
That's a way to go for sure. Now you've got all this coverage for the life that your kids are at home, being a drain on your wallet, and you need the extra coverage.
The longer the better, especially if you have like a lower premium during that time.
And that way you get a really low premium and you avoid that huge increase after the first 10 years.
Right. You'll get it later when they get older.
Yeah, the kids always cost you money.
They do. Peter Szczecki, Everything Financial, everything you want to know about those term life insurance policies. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
We'll see you next week. I'll still be here.
You'll be here next week?
You bet.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Peter.